Who doesn't like ribs, right? Well, actually, I really don't, but we're going to give this a shot. Hello, goblins and goblinettes. Welcome back to another edition of Destined to be Goblin. Destined Goblin here. This is where I will try a food product of some kind and decide whether or not I should give it my Destined Goblin seal of approval. All right, well, you did hear me correctly. I am really not a big fan of ribs, but Arby's has come out with a new sandwich, and I absolutely trust Arby's as far as getting the meat right. That started way back when I started this channel. I did that prime rib cheesesteak, and I mentioned that I wasn't a big fan of prime rib at that time, and they really did that meat the right way. So every time I've gone to Arby's, they get the sandwich right, they get the meat right. So I figured I would give this one a shot. This is the new country style rib sandwich at Arby's. This just came out right now. It is $5.99 for the sandwich, and then of course you can get this into a meal as well. It is 500 calories, and this looks like this is gonna be a mess. It has country style ribs on it, rib meat, so actual rib meat, and supposedly the ribs are roasted, slow roasted for 8 hours at a special location that Arby's has, and then they distribute it throughout the country. So there's a look at that sandwich. It's got melted Gouda cheese on it, which is one of my favorites, and that was one of the things that attracted me to this. It's got onion straws, as you can see, crunchy onions on there. It's got mayo, and it's got a barbecue sauce as well. And let's see, I know this is going to be a mess. Let me see if I can pick this up and get a good shot here for you of that sandwich. Again, 500 calories right there. A very hearty looking sandwich. Look at that. That is pretty. All right, well, let's give this a bite. You can see that rib meat is all very nicely cooked. Let me give this a shot and see what we get from the flavor. Okay, one bite in, and Arby's has already won me over once again. Now again, this is coming from a person who is not a big rib eater. This rib meat is fantastic. It is, you can tell it's slow roasted. It's extremely tender. It's very flavorful. The barbecue sauce is nice and tangy. The mayo balances the little bit of spice that comes off of that barbecue sauce. You get that crunch from the onions. I'm already impressed one bite in. Something that is surprising me a little bit about this sandwich is the Gouda cheese. You can actually taste the flavor of the Gouda cheese. A lot of times Gouda to me is one of those cheeses. I love Gouda cheese, but a lot of times it sort of gets lost on the sandwich depending on the other toppings. Not in this case. This is definitely present. It definitely contributes to the sandwich. This is fantastic. Okay, look at this right here. Look at this on the side. Look at that piece of rib meat that you can see on there. A lot of times when a place says we have a rib sandwich, you'll get it and it's all kind of shredded. It's almost more like pulled pork than anything. But you can see that that is actual rib meat right there. It is simply pulled off of the bone, but it is in the shape of rib meat. This is genuine rib meat. I'm very impressed with this. Let me get a bite just of that rib meat. Very smoky, very flavorful, and very lean. Not a lot of fat. One of the things I don't like about ribs is that obviously they tend to be a little bit fattier sometimes. Not a lot of fat on this, but yet very tender, very flavorful. Such a nice balance on that sandwich. The bun is a star bun, which I think might be the first time that they've actually used that particular type of bun as their vessel. The crunch of the fried onions on there, the melty Gouda cheese, the tang of the barbecue sauce balanced with the creaminess of that mayo, and then the perfection of that rib meat. Very impressed with that. Easily a very strong 3-star seal of approval. Okay, that is the country rib sandwich, available right now at Arby's. It just came out today, as a matter of fact. And I think it's only available for a limited time. It's $5.99, and it is available in a meal as well. 500 calories just for the sandwich itself. But go check that out. That is extremely worth it for your calories, for your money. It's a very good deal. I will catch you next time.